Good morning. Bon matin tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. Hope everyone is doing well. You had a peaceful and possibly eventful weekend, all things considered. Bon matin. Hi, Kathy. Bonjour, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Bonjour, Madeline. Hi, Yanson. Hi, Susan, Laura, Marianne, Carissa. So happy to have you all here with me today. Alors, let's get started. On va commencer tout de suite. Just an instant. Give me just a second. Okay, perfect. All right. So, pour le pratique, s'il vous plaît, soyez sûr que vous êtes dans un endroit dans la maison où vous êtes confortable, où vous bougez, and you're wearing something comfortable that you can move about and feel good in. Et si tu connais moi, tu sais que j'adore pratiquer avec mes blocs. So I have my blocks because I love practicing with them. So if you have a set, bring them out. Si vous n'avez pas des blocs, ce ne sont pas nécessaires pour le pratique, alors t'inquiète pas trop. Don't worry if you don't have a set of blocks. It's not necessary, but it's always a good aid for the practice. Et aujourd'hui, on va commencer le pratique dans posture de l'enfant. So we're going to start our practice off today in child's pose. So make your way onto your knees. Soit avec les genoux séparés ou ouverts, séparés ou ensemble, avec le front sur le tapis. Et si tu ne peux pas descendre sur le tapis, sur les mains ou sur les poings, ou sur n'importe quel accessoire que vous avez. Just make sure that there's a little bit of support underneath your forehead so that your neck and shoulders can get a moment to rest. Les bras allongés vers en avant, vers en arrière, si les bras sont disponibles. Arms can be held forward or back if the arms are available for you here today. On va prendre les premiers moments de notre pratique ici. So we're going to take the first few moments of our practice right here. So give yourself a couple of seconds to arrive on the mat. On arrive sur le tapis ou dans notre bulle du yoga. So put aside everything external of yourself and really start to dive deep within. On rentre à l'intérieur du corps, on relâche notre environnement extérieur et on focus sur tous les petits mouvements, les petites vibrations. Focusing especially on your breath. So take a deep inhale. Et par la bouche, on expire. Alors, 2 ou 3, on inspire. Through your mouth, exhale. One more inhale. Par la bouche, expire. Et continue de prendre les respirations par le nez. Breathing in and out through your nose. On se ralentit. Slow down. Slow down not only your breath, but maybe slow down your thought process. Put aside your judgments, your expectations. Maybe today, make the intention your reason for being here on your mat today. Let it be just to deepen the relationship between yourself and your breath. So moving either on an inhale or an exhale, really making an effort to link the postures to our breath. Alors, gardez votre attention sur les respirations pendant la durée de notre pratique aujourd'hui et laissez les respirations vous guider durant les postures et durant les transitions. So, let's begin to activate child's pose. Sur la prochaine inspiration, allonge les bras vers en avant et on engage dans le posture de l'enfant. So feeling more engaged now in your child's pose, take a deep breath into your nose, lengthen your arms forward. Exhale, press your hips back and down to your heels. Allow your heart to descend towards the mat. Sur la prochaine inspiration, on va soulever le front. Lift your forehead as you inhale. Et pour une flexion vers le côté droit, expire, marche les mains vers la droite. Walk your hands over towards the right. Feel the stretch along the left side of your body as you lower your forehead back down. Option to place left hand on top of right to deepen the sensation. Take 2 breaths. Et à la fin de votre dernier souffle, on se lève le front. Inspire, marche les mains au centre. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left. And then lower your forehead back to the mat if possible. Maybe your right hand on top of left to deepen. Stay here for 2-3 breath cycles. Feel that opening along the right side of your ribs. That stretch along the right side of your body. Now lift your head, inhale, walk the hands back to the middle. Exhale, lower your forehead back to the mat. Pour la prochaine inspiration, on monte sur les 4 pattes et on prend le posture du table. Inhale, rise up, tabletop. Les épaules au-dessus de les poignets, les hanches au-dessus de les genoux. All right, on your next exhale, prochaine expiration, C-curve your spine to the right. Alors, comme le lettre C, on couvre notre colonne vers la droite. Maintenant, inspire, prends posture du vache, cow pose, arch your low back, lift your head, lift your tailbone. And then exhale, C-curve to the left, on courbe le colonne vers la gauche. Alors, rapproche ton épaule gauche vers la hanche gauche. Et exhale, roule le dos comme chat, cat pose. So continue again, C-curve to the right. Arch your spine. C-curve to the left. Round your spine. Continue à ton propre rythme. Remember to fuse this posture with your breath and create smooth undulations with the spine. Moi, j'aime fermer mes yeux pendant ce mouvement. So I like to close my eyes during this movement so it becomes more intuitive and less about how it looks, more about how it feels. So take one more circle here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then we reverse. So renverse. C-curve to the left. Cow pose. C-curve to the right. Cat pose. Alors, continue à ton propre rythme. Lier le mouvement avec les respirations. Alors, inspire, vache, expire, chat. So just like we normally do, inhale, cow, exhale, cat. 2 autres fois, 2 more. À la fin de votre dernier souffle, on recherche un dos neutre ou plat. Come back to neutral spine or flat back. Good. Now from here, you're going to step your right foot in between your hands. Prends une marche devant, pied droit entre les mains. Rise up to your right thigh, your right knee. Bascule le bassin vers en avant. So instead of arching your lower back, tilt the pelvis forward, lift your chest forward and up. Beautiful. Résiste le plancher avec les jambes et monte les bras vers le haut. Inspire. Good. So it's like we're pressing our feet, our legs into the ground, resisting, while we reach up to touch the ceiling. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, descend les mains, lower the hands. Shift your hips back, straighten your right leg for your half Hanuman. Un demi-split. Alors, inspire et soulève la poitrine, lift your chest, but at the same time, tuck your chin and lengthen your neck. Look at your toes et sépare les orteils. Inspire, allonge. Peut-être expire, relâche le tête. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your chest, on se lève la poitrine. Replie votre genou droit. Bring your hands forward, curl the left toes under, and lift the left knee off of the mat, coming into runner's lunge. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Encore une fois, inspire, allonge. Expire. Good. From here, Straighten your right leg, move your hips back. Allonge le jambe droite et recule les hanches. You can always bring the feet a little closer if that feels more stable for you. Toujours le choix de rapprocher les pieds pour que ça soit plus stable au niveau des jambes. And then press your feet into the earth. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale it out. Sur la prochaine expiration, le choix de baisser le tête vers votre genou ou vers le tibia droit. Take one more breath. Inhale. Expire. Inspire, soulève la poitrine. Et avec le jambe droite, une marche vers en arrière. Chien, tête en bas. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot back. Premier chien, tête en bas de notre pratique. First down dog of our practice. So take some time here if you need to. Pedal it out. Wiggle your hips. Bouge au niveau du colonne. N'importe quoi qui fait du bien. So I encourage you to do anything that feels good. Good. Prochaine inspiration. Planche. Come into plank pose on your next inhale. Exhale, chien, tête en bas. Downward facing dog. Good. Two more. Inhale, plank. Planche. Exhale, chien, tête en bas. One more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Lower the knees to the mat. Descends les genoux sur le tapis. Inhale, cow pose. Vache. Exhale, chat. Cat pose. Good. Come back to neutral. Recherche une dos neutre. Et cette fois, marche devant avec le pied gauche. Step your left foot forward this time. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. So from here, left foot forward, pied gauche sur en avant. Inhale, let's rise up. Low lunge. Je m'excuse, élimine. Alors que dans le bas de dos, il bascule vers en avant. Feel the stretch in the front of your right hip, right thigh. Lift the chest, and then lift your arm. Imagine que vous avez une boîte entre les deux mains et que tu gardes le boîte au-dessus de votre crâne. Inspire, allonge. Expire. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Prochaine expiration, on descend les mains au sol. Lower your hands to the mat. Reculez hanches. Half hanuman, half split pose. Inhale. Lift your chest. Tuck your chin. Spread your toes. Alors, garde les hanches carrées avec l'en avant. Sometimes that can be the challenge here. Shift your left hip back, your right hip forward. Exhale, relâche le tête. Drop your head. Exhale. One more breath. Inspire. Expire. Inspire, on soulève la poitrine. Rebend your left knee. Walk your hands forward. Roule les orteils droites en dessous. Lift your right knee. Runner's lunge. Let's stay here. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Deux autres fois. Inspire, allonge. Expire. Just one more, biggest breath yet. Inhale. Expire. Maintenant, pour pyramide, allonge le jambe gauche. Straighten your left leg. Maybe step the back foot forward. Peut-être avance le pied droit. Inspire, on allonge le colonne, dos parallèle avec le tapis. So lengthening and lifting so that your spine is parallel with your mat. Hips even. Shift your left hip back, right hip forward. Et peut-être expire, relâche le tête. Inspire. Expire. Inhale, lift your head. Slide your left foot back. Chien, tête en bas. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, push your sit bones up and back. Feel free to move in any way that feels good. Alors, marche ton chien, bouge dans n'importe quelle façon qui vous convient. I won't judge, I promise. And then after a little bit of movement, can you find the stillness? Et racine les mains, les pieds dans le tapis, allonge. And while you lengthen, think about the tailbone pointing up towards the ceiling, like the apex of a triangle. Take one more breath, inhale. Expire. Prochaine inspiration, on prend planche, plank pose. Inhale, unroll your spine. Expire, chien tête en bas, downward facing dog. Hike your hips up towards the sky. Deux autres fois, inspire, planche. Expire, chien tête en bas. Inspire, planche. Expire, chien tête en bas. Take a big breath in. Exhale, vide les poumons, empty your lungs. Let's walk the feet forward, come to the top of your mat. Alors, marche les pieds vers en avant. Sur l'en avant du tapis, les pieds sont séparés, la grandeur de mes hanches, peut-être un peu plus large. Good. Bend your knees. You can rest your knuckles on the mat, or you can frame your head with your arms, grab opposite elbows. Comme un poupée de chiffon, relâche toute la tension musculaire au travers du dos. Et la même fois, on se familiarise avec le son de la respiration. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, grow more familiar with the sound of your breath. Take one more breath in. Exhale et relâche votre prise. Good. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Make your spine parallel with your mat. Expire, relâche, plie en deux. Forward fold. Exhale. Deux autres fois. Inspire, allonge. Expire, relâche. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Cette fois, inspire, monte jusqu'au debout, all the way up to standing. Grand cercle avec les bras jusqu'au plafond. On s'allonge petit, flexion vers en arrière, si ça fait du bien. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Take a deep breath in to lengthen up. Exhale, soften. Prochaine expiration, descends les bras. Montagne, mountain pose. Take another breath or two. Align yourself. La poitrine soulève au plafond, le coccyx pointe au sol. Et le dos devient neutre ou droite. So maintain a nice straight spine, and on your next inhale, circle the arms up and over. Et sur la prochaine expiration, on plonge au sol, dive forward and down. Inhale, lengthen, allonge, flat back. Expire, relâche, fold. Plante les mains sur le tapis, marche les pieds en arrière, planche. So walk your feet back into plank pose or high push-up. Take a deeper breath into your nose. Exhale, push the earth away from you. Sur la prochaine expiration, on descend complètement au sol. So lower yourself completely to the floor. Lower with control. Pointe les orteils vers en arrière. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Lengthen and lift. Baby cobra. On va garder cette baby cobra pendant quelques cycles de respiration. So staying here for a couple of breaths. Chaque fois que tu inspires, allonge et soulève. Expire, descends les épaules. Take another deep inhale to lengthen and lift. Exhale, release the shoulders. One more. Biggest breath yet. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, lower. Presto de l'enfant. Take child pose as you exhale. And bring your hips to your heels, your forehead to the mat or a block. Et inspire, allonge le colonne. Expire, relâche. Prochaine inspiration, soulève le front. Exhale, marche les mains au droit. Walk your hands to the right for a side bend. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inspire, on se lève le front, marche les mains au centre. Exhale, walk your hands to the left, side bend. Take another deep breath in. And a deeper breath out. Inhale, lift the head, walk your hands to center. Exhale, redescends le front sur le tapis. One more breath. Inspire, allonge. Expire, relâche. Inhale, tabletop. On monte les quatre pattes. Expire, rond le dos, posture du chat. Inspire, posture du vache, cow pose. Curl your toes under. Expire, chien, tête en bas. Breathe. Inhale. Allonge. Exhale pour profondir. And as you get more and more comfortable in downward facing dog, you can slowly start to move your hands and feet further away from each other. Widening your down dog. Making a stronger effort to push the sit bones up and back. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Et expire. Et sur la prochaine inspiration, on va monter le jambe droit au plafond avec les orteils qui pointent au sol. So keep the hip closed while you point your toes downward. And then inhale, lift with the back of your heel. Prochaine expiration, rapproche le genou vers le ventre, vers la poitrine ou vers votre nez. And then inhale, kick your leg back up. Et encore une fois, exhale, genou vers le ventre, poitrine ou nez. One more, inhale, kick up. One more, exhale, drive it forward. Et regarde devant, prends un grand marche entre les deux mains. Yeah, big step forward. Drop the back heel. And let's rise into warrior one. Guerrier 1. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Two more breaths. Inspire, tire vers le haut. Exhale, descends au sol. Prochaine expiration, on prend le guerrier 2, warrior 2 with your next exhale. Donc, pivote vers la gauche, descends les bras au niveau des épaules. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, sink your hips low. Let's reverse our warrior. Flip your right palm. Reach the right arm up. Lower left arm down. Avec le choix de mettre ton main droite derrière de votre camp. Pointe le coude droit au plafond. Inspire. Expire. Press down through both feet. Prochaine inspiration. Remonte au guerrier 2. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Triangle, Trikonasana, triangle. Exhale, lower right arm to right leg. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Et n'oublie pas qu'on peut toujours modifier cette posture. You can always modify by bending the knee. Pour un plus gros défi, droite allongée. Reach your right hand anywhere to the right leg, to the mat, or maybe to a block. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, peut-être main gauche derrière de votre cran. Pointe le coude gauche au plafond. Good. From here, reach the left arm back up to the sky. Toujours le choix de rester ici. You can always stay here. Or on the next exhale, Ardha Chandasana, half moon. So bend your right knee, left hand to left hip. Look low. Reposition the right hand in front of your right foot. With an exhale, float the left leg up and out. So again, ideally hips and shoulders are stacked. Your gaze is laser sharp. And then maybe left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. All right, now with grace, exhale, step back, rise up, warrior 2. Nice, let's reverse. Flip your right palm to the sky, reach up and back, renverse. Inspire, remonte au guerrier 2. Take a big breath in. Comme un moulin, exhale, descends les mains au sol. Et prends une marche en arrière, chien, tête en bas, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Encore une fois, inspire. Expire. Prochaine inspiration, planche. Take plank pose on your next inhale. Déroule ton colonne, unroll the spine. And then exhale, lower your body to the floor. On descend complètement au sol. Now squeeze the back body and inhale, lengthen to lift. Baby cobra. Exhale, descend. Et on va passer par les genoux. Let's use the knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to push up. Chien, tête en bas. Take a deep breath in. And an even deeper breath out. Encore. Inspire. Expire. On the next inhale, lift your left leg. On va monter le jambe gauche sur le plafond. Inspire. Expire, genou vers le ventre, poitrine ou nez. Two more. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to chest, belly or nose. One more inhale. Exhale, drive it forward. Grand marche devant entre les deux mains. So step your left foot between the hands. Descends le talon droit. Warrior one. Let's rise. Reach up. Maybe even look up. And exhale, sink your hips towards the earth. Take one more big inhale. Exhale pour guerrier 2. Warrior 2. Exhale. Arms down. Genou gauche toujours au-dessus du cheville gauche. Inhale, spread the chest. Exhale to settle like dust. Let's reverse our warrior. Tournez le paume gauche au plafond et inspire, renverse votre guerrier. On ouvre la cage thoracique côté gauche. Et pour plus profondir, le choix de mettre ton main gauche derrière de votre camp. Point your elbow up, inhale. Exhale. Prochaine inspiration, remonte au guerrier 2. Use an inhale to rise back to your warrior 2. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, triangle, triangle on your exhale. Beautiful. Alors, imagine que votre dos est plat sur le mur derrière du toit. So imagine your back is flat against the wall behind you. Maybe rise up and lean back. Yes, I love it when you all adjust. It means you're listening. That means you're feeling. It means you're connecting. So take one more breath here. Inhale. Et expire. Oh, je m'excuse. Le main droite derrière de votre cran pour une plus grande ouverture. So right hand behind your skull for a greater opening. Point that elbow up. Feel the stretch in the armpit. Et sur la prochaine inspiration, remonte. Rise up. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. All right. So from here, we were actually supposed to continue to our half moon. Je m'excuse. So let's do that now. Pour notre demi-lune, avec la prochaine expiration, redescends le main gauche, soit devant le pied gauche, remonte le bras droit vers le haut. Et expire, flotte votre jambe droite dans espace. So float your right leg up and out in space. Good, keep breathing. Beautiful half moon. Take one more breath and bust out. So kick back, reach up. Yes, Debbie. When you're ready on the exhale, you're going to settle that right foot to the ground. Back into warrior 2. Guerrier 2. Remonte. Expire. On renverse notre guerrier. Reverse your warrior one more time. Inhale, reach up and back. Et comme un moulin, like a windmill, lower your hands to the mat and step back into plank pose. Planche. Strong plank. Pushing the earth away from you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we lower. Descend. Good. Inhale, lift your chest off the mat. Now you can stick with baby, or if you're feeling it, push your hands and rise into a full cobra. Good. And then from here, exhale, downward facing dog. Chien, tête en bas, expire. Good. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Take an even deeper breath out through your nose. Good. Keep breathing. Breathing into whatever it is that you're feeling. Letting go of those things that no longer serve. Just focusing on the moment. One more breath. Inhale. Expire. Inspire, on va monter le jambe. Monte le jambe gauche au plafond. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Prends une grande marche devant entre les deux mains. Good. Bring your right knee down. Descends sur le genou droit. And this time, sink your hips forward and down. Cette fois, descends les hanches en avant et vers le sol. C'est pas grave si votre genou gauche dépasse les orteils gauche. So for the moment, I really don't mind if your left knee surpasses your toes. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Now from here, walk your left foot to the left edge of your mat and bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Alors, pied gauche vers le côté gauche de votre tapis, main gauche à l'intérieur de votre pied gauche. Now inhale, lift your chest forward and up, and let your hips sink forward and down. Press into your left foot. Drive down to your heel. Stay for 2 more breaths. Inspire. Expire. Maintenant, le choix de rester debout sur les mains ou on peut profondir, si vous voulez, descendre sur les avant-bras, soit sur le tapis ou sur des blocs. So see if you're ready to lower to your elbows and forearms, and maybe you can lower to the mat, or maybe you need to lower to block. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Expire. Maintenant, je vais tourner vers le côté, comme ça tu peux me voir. Maintenant, pivote le pied gauche vers 10 heures. Pivot your left foot to 10 o'clock. So your toes turn out more to the side. Et on va rouler sur le côté l'extérieur de notre pied gauche. So you're going to come onto the nice edge of your left foot so that your left knee sort of wings out to the side. So this is our hip and external rotation. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sink your hips a little lower. Just make sure that you're lowering both hips at the same time. Les deux hanches sont égaux. Toujours le choix de rester ici. You could stay here. Or with your left hand on your inner left knee, left thigh, encourage your left knee to lower a little bit more. Alors peut-être avec le main gauche à l'intérieur de votre cuisse, votre genou gauche, descend le genou un petit peu plus bas. But approach this with kindness, with compassion towards yourself. It's just a sweet, gentle nudge of encouragement. Le choix de rester ici, you could stay here, or if it calls to you, bring your awareness to the front of your right thigh and see if you can exhale, pull the right heel in towards your bum. If this doesn't feel right, you can always keep your foot on the mat. 2 more breaths. Maybe reach back with your left arm, hold your foot or ankle. Good, beautiful, bon travail, Madeleine. Take 1 more breath, inspire, allonge. Expire. Relâche votre prise, descends le pied droit sur le tapis, main gauche vers en avant. Sur la prochaine expiration, recule. Les hanches allongent le jambe gauche. So your left foot is still out to the side. move your hips back, straighten your left leg, flex your left foot, continue to pivot your left foot to the side. Le petit orteil tombe au sol. Un étirement pour l'extérieur de votre jambe gauche. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Si ça fait du bien, expire, relâche le tête. Et sur la prochaine inspiration, remonte le tête. Lift your head back up. Good. Rebend your left knee. Replie votre genou gauche. Heel toe, your left foot to your right wrist for pigeon, pigeon. Et descends le tibia sur le tapis. Lower your shin bone to the mat. Now, for some of us, the shin is diagonal to the top of our mat. For some of us, the shin is parallel to the top of the mat. So again, place your shin on the mat on any degree. Inspire et allonge. On lève la poitrine. La poitrine brille vers en avant. Et avec une expiration, descend la poitrine, le front sur le tapis ou sur des blocs. Make sure that your head is supported. And then maybe reach the arms forward. Point your toes back. Inspire, allonge. Le plus qu'on allonge, le plus que le bassin ouvre. Et quand le bassin ouvre, les hanches tombent. So just breathe into what you're feeling. Toujours le choix de rester ici. You can always stay here if this is what calls to you. Otherwise, on the next inhale, rise back up to your hands. On remonte sur les mats. Lift the shoulders above your hips. Sometimes that's the work here. And if you need extra support, slide a block under your left hip or your left thigh and rise up. On peut toujours rester ici, mais si vous voulez progresser, le choix de tirer le talon droit vers soi. So lift your right heel, pull it towards your bum. Maybe, peut-être avec le bras droit, attrape le pied ou le cheville. And then as you inhale, lift the chest higher. Maybe your left arm floats up to the sky. 3 breaths wherever you are. Good, and then from here, finally release right foot to the mat, hands to the floor. Get ready to step back to your version of down dog. Cherche votre propre chien tête en bas. Et marche ton chien. Move your body in any way that feels good after that last series. Et remarque comment tu sens. Peut-être un hanche plus ouvert que l'autre. Et c'est ça pourquoi il faut qu'on fasse le travail sur l'autre côté. We don't ever want to leave here feeling uneven or lopsided. So it's especially important to make sure that whatever we do on one side, we do on the other. So when you're ready, quand vous êtes prête, avec une inspiration, on va monter le jambe droite. You're going to lift your right leg high on the next inhale. And then when you're ready on the exhale, take a big step forward, right to your hands. Un grand marche devant entre les deux mains. Et descend sur le genou gauche, left knee comes to the floor. Make sure your left knee is comfortable. Soyez sûr que le genou gauche est confortable. Good, and sink your hips forward and down. Descend les hanches. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Envoie les respirations vers les régions de votre corps qui a besoin de votre attention aujourd'hui. So wherever it feels tense or tight, you use your breath to help you break through that tension and to help you break through that tightness. Let's continue. Alors, pour continuer, marche votre pied droit vers le côté droit de votre tapis avec le main droite à l'intérieur. So now our lunge has become a bit wider. So sink your hips low and pretend you're trying to move your knees away from each other. Alors, descends le bassin et imagine que vous êtes capable de séparer les genoux. Inspire. Expire. And then maybe you choose to hang out here. Maybe you're ready to sink a little lower. So coming down onto your elbows, onto your forearms, or onto the mat, or onto your blocks. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, sink your hips. Et toujours le choix de rester ici. You can always stay right here. Or if you wish, take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Pivote le pied droit vers 2 heures. Pivot your right foot now to 2 o'clock. Et roule sur le côté l'extérieur de votre pied droit. So coming onto the nice edge of your right foot, allow your right knee to lower towards the mat or to open out to the side in external rotation. Maybe, peut-être avec le main droite à l'intérieur de votre cuisse, votre genou droit. Encourage le genou à tomber un peu plus. Inspire. Expire. Option to stay right here, le choix de rester ici, ou your awareness to your left thigh, votre attention sur votre cuisse gauche, expire, tire le talon gauche vers toi. So that's our quad power. That's allowing us to pull the heel towards the bum. Maybe catch your left foot with your right hand. Pull the heel a little closer, deepen that stretch, open your chest a little wider. Breathe. Et à la fin de votre prochain souffle, avec contrôle, relâche votre prise, descends le pied gauche, descends le main vers en avant. Good, rise up to your hands, on monte sur les mains. Now walk your right foot to your left wrist, on marche le pied gauche, droite vers le poignet gauche. Et pour pigeon, descends le tibia sur le tapis. Inhale to lift the chest forward and up. Et expire, descend. With an exhale, we lower. And if you're not ready to lower to the mat, you can stay on your hands. Si vous n'êtes pas prête à descendre sur le tapis, reste sur les avant-bras. Peut-être avec des blocs sous la poitrine, peut-être sous le front. Bring the earth closer to you when it's hard to reach. And once you have that support, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Et on peut toujours rester ici. You can always hang out here. I really don't mind if you stay. Mais pour ceux qui veulent continuer, for those who want to continue, marche les mains sous les épaules et avec une inspiration, remonte la poitrine. Le bassin au-dessus, excuse-moi, la cage thoracique au-dessus du bassin. Garde les deux hanches égaux et si vous avez besoin, peut-être mettre un peu plus du sport sous la hanche droite. Soyez sûr que vous êtes bien stable ici au niveau des jambes, bassin soulevé. Squeeze your left glutes and see if you can maybe pull the left heel towards you. Yeah, strength of your quads, strength of your glutes too. If it's available, si c'est disponible avec le main gauche, attrape le pied ou le cheville. And maybe float your right arm up towards the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. At the end of your next exhale, release. Left foot to mat, hands to the top of your mat. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Chien, tête en bas. Notice how your hips and legs feel. Hopefully a little more stretched out, a little more open, a little more freedom. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good. So from here, inhale, find your plank pose. Planche, inspire. Exhale, lower to the mat. Use your knees if you need to. Descends. Good. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra. On lève le bébé cobra. Inspire. Expire, glisse les bras vers en avant et monte sur les coudes et les avant-bras. Sphinx. Transition into Sphinx pose. Si vous avez des douleurs au bas du dos, avance les bras. So if you're feeling any tension in your, your lower back, move your elbows up even more ahead. And then let your heart shine forward and up. Pointe votre coccyx derrière entre les deux talons. Les pieds peuvent rester ensemble pour quelque chose de plus actif. Or if you prefer, you can keep your feet a little bit wider for something a bit more passive. Take a deep breath in. Expire. Maybe as you exhale, straighten your arms, come into seal. 2 more breaths. Continue de allonger votre coccyx derrière entre les talons. So we can maximize the length here in our lower back. And then lift your heart forward, up and out. Take 2 more breaths, inhale. Strongly engage your core, exhale. Dernière fois, inspire. Dernière fois, expire. Et lentement, descends. Descends sur le ventre, sur la cage thoracique, sur la poitrine. Et descends sur la joue côté gauche. Lower your left cheek to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Gonfle les espaces du dos. Big stride to your mouth. Encore une fois, inspire. Grand soupir par la bouche. All right, so from here, you can open your arms wide like a cross or like the letter T. Si vous n'avez pas assez d'espace, plie les bras comme un genre de cactus. Et pour moitié de grenouille, for a half frog, you're going to lift your right knee up and out to the side, bending your leg 90 degrees. So the goal of this is to release the right hip, to allow it to drop towards the floor. Mais si vous ne sentez pas beaucoup ici, if you're not feeling much here, then on your next exhale, maybe extend the left leg out to the side. Et le plus haut qu'on monte les orteils ou le genou, le plus profondément l'étirement. So the higher you lift your toes or your knee, the deeper the sensation of the stretch. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Maybe catch your right foot with your right hand. Exhale. Et à la fin de votre prochaine souffle, relâche votre prise. Allonge la jambe droite vers en arrière. Et on va changer côté. We're going to switch sides. So bring your right cheek to the mat now. Quand vous êtes prête, on monte le genou gauche. We lift the left knee up and out. Relâche la hanche gauche. Let it fall to the mat, your left hip. If you want to go deeper, pour profondir, le choix de allonger votre jambe gauche vers le côté. Maybe left leg out to the side, left foot flex. Your arms are long like mine. You might be able to grab your left foot. Take 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And release your grip from your left foot et allonge le jambe gauche vers en arrière. Make a pillow with your hands. Faites un oreiller avec les mains, avec le fond dessus. Take a big breath in. Expire. Plie les jambes, bend your legs. Faire des essuie-glaces avec les pieds. So ever so mindfully, windshield wipe your feet from side to side, releasing tension from your hips and lower back. When you're ready, allonge les jambes en arrière, lengthen your legs behind you, hands under shoulders. Exhale, posture de l'enfant, put child's pose on your next exhale. Big breath in, bigger breath out. Quand vous êtes prête, when you're ready, walk your hands under the shoulders and inhale to unroll your spine. Remonte le tête sur le dernier moment. Head comes up last. Exhale it out. All right, so now that we have a little extra time in our practice today, I want us to explore a fuller version of frog. Alors, on va jouer un peu plus avec une grenouille. Alors, jusqu'à maintenant, on a fait moitié, one side at a time. Now we're going to include both sides. So if you've never done this before, just take your time, prenez votre temps. Qu'est-ce que moi j'aime faire, c'est de garder un coussin épais sous mes genoux. So I like to create a really thick cushioning for underneath my knees. So I take my mat and I like to roll it up like a really thick sushi roll. And this will be here to support my knees. Ça va supporter mes genoux. Les blocs qui sont proches. Your blocks are close just in case you need them. Alors, monte sur le tapis avec les genoux et sépare les genoux le plus possible. Pretend like you're trying to do a split, but with your knees. And then bring your feet together. Take tadpole. Alors, on commence avec cette version avec les orteils ensemble. Le choix de rester debout sur les mains ou de descendre sur les avant-bras. If the floor seems too far away, rise up onto a couple of blocks. And do your best to keep the spine neutral. Garde une bassin neutre. Élimine l'arc dans le bas de dos. So try to avoid arching in your lower back and instead keep a straight spine. It should feel like you're trying to curl your tailbone towards your breastbone. Alors, quand le colonne est droite ici, c'est comme si on veut pointer le coccyx vers le sternum. And when we do this, our core is actually is very much engaged. Alors, quand on fait ça, c'est notre centre, les abdos qui sont vraiment engagés. So take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. 2 more. 1 more. And if you're comfortable here, stay. If you want to progress, try separating your feet away from each other. On veut que les tibias soient parallèles l'une à l'autre. So making your shin bones now parallel to each other. Take a deep breath in and exhale towards the sensation. And be mindful here, because as it grows more and more uncomfortable, we tend to overcompensate. And then we start to lose our alignment. We start to forget about the breath. So come back to all those things that help keep you aware, present, and grounded. Three more breaths. Et à la fin de votre dernier souffle, rapproche les pieds, les orteils. Mindfully bring your feet, your toes back together. Remonte sur les mains, rise back up to your hands. Good. Now, as you exhale, pendant que tu expires, monte les hanches et rapproche les genoux. Posture de l'enfant. Take child's pose right away. Les genoux fermés. Take a few breaths here. Relâche tout ce qui ne va pas vous servir. Hold on to the things that do serve you. Et seulement quand vous êtes prête, only when you're good, when you're ready. Inhale, rise back up. Remonte. Une vertèbre à la fois. Head comes up last. Good. So for Shavasana today, since our mat is already rolled up, I'm going to ask you to keep it this way. Alors, gardez le tapis roulé. Et on va garder le tapis au travers de colonne. We're going to keep the mat along our spine. So right here at the base, lower down so that your mat is in alignment with your spine. And then let your shoulder blades sort of hug your mat. En arrière de votre crâne, la poitrine, le sacrum est supporté par le tapis. And slightly elevated because of the thickness of the mat underneath you. You take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Relâche les derniers 60 minutes. But the tension that you hold on your back, neck, and shoulders just melt and roll off onto the mat. Inhale. Expire. Et remarque comment tu sens. Notice how you feel. J'espère que tu sens beaucoup mieux que avant. Take another deep breath in. Exhale the things that no longer serve you. Et je vous invite à garder un main sur le ventre, l'autre main au-dessus du cœur pour les derniers cycles de respiration. For final breath cycles together. Starting with a big, big sigh through the mouth to empty your lungs. On vide les poumons. Take a big breath in. Grand soupir par la bouche. Again, big breath in. Exhale out. And then bring your hands to prayer. Le choix de monter les pouces entre les deux sourcils ou sur ton troisième œil. En silence, on exprime la gratitude. So expressing gratitude towards whoever, towards whatever, especially towards yourself. N'oublie pas de vous remercier pour le temps que vous avez fait pour toi ici sur le tapis aujourd'hui. Moi, je vous remercie pour votre présence. Thanking you as always for your presence, for your energy, and for entrusting me in your practice today. So until next time, namaste. Prenez votre temps, descendez les bras seulement quand vous êtes prête. Take your time getting back up and continue on with the rest of your day. Hopefully you can carry these feel-good feelings with you and stay positive throughout the rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Au revoir à la prochaine séance. I'm still here, sorry. But thank you again. Thank you so much for a lovely practice. Debbie, Nila, thank you so much for showing your beautiful practice because, you know, you inspire me and you inspire the others as well. So thank you. Thank you to Janson, Susan, Marianne, Larissa. Always a pleasure to have you on board. So I wish you a great day, and I'll see you next time. À la prochaine.